This ain't your usual breakdown of batting average or trade rumors. Nah, today's episode is about something deeper, something raw, something personal. Today on Locked On A's.
You are Locked On A's, your daily podcast on the Athletics, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On A's, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day. I am your host, Booney. One name, all passion. Thank you for making Locked On A's your first listen of the day. I'm from the Bay Area, and I've been a diehard A's fan since '81. This isn't just another A's podcast. This is the most informative and insightful show on the A's, period. We cover the A's every single day, breaking down games, delivering the latest team news, and giving you deep, thoughtful analysis you will not find anywhere else. If it's happening in Sacramento or in Las Vegas, we got you covered. We are free and available wherever you get your podcast, including YouTube. And please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button wherever you are following the show. Stick around. This is Locked On A's, where we don't just recap wins and games, we celebrate the fight. We have a special show for you today and something more to the theme of what the A's franchise is. A place where heart meets hustle. It's about riding the storm and still standing proud. It's about being overlooked until you are given your shot. And I can't think of a better person than Conn, switch-hitting catcher from High A Lansing Lugnuts, 12th round pick out of Illinois, Chicago, who is putting up some numbers that is going to have your head shaking. That's a bit later. I started talking about Justin Sterner a week or so into spring training, and today I am talking about the same exact thing. That's just in a bit. First, what does it mean to be an A's fan? Why am I an A's fan? Being an A's fan is the greatest thing in sports, not because it's easy, but because it is real. The perfection in imperfection. This team isn't wrapped in glitz or sold to the masses like a shiny new sneaker. There was no billion-dollar stadium glimmering like a corporate castle. There's no top-tier payroll, no off-season shopping sprees, no promises whispered sweetly in press conferences. What there is what there has always been, is something deeper, something raw, something that punches you in the gut and hugs you at the same time. Being an A's fan means waking up every year and knowing your team's ownership is going to choose dollars over dingers. Since Charlie Finley, who was louder than life and as transparent as a pane of Windex, the franchise has been run on a simple philosophy. Profit first, baseball second, and it shows. From Steve Schott to Ken Hoffman to Lou Wolf to John Fisher, winning was never the business plan. It was an accident, a happy, frustrating, lightning in a bolt accident. But then there was Walter Haas. Walter Haas was the exception, a man who ran the A's like a steward of something sacred. Not the CEO of a widget factory. He lost money, lots of it. But what he gained was something far more valuable: dignity, respect, a legacy built not on margins, but on meaning. He treated the A's like a community, not a commodity. And for a brief golden window, Oakland felt like a cathedral of baseball. Then at a snap of a finger, he was gone. And with him, any illusion that winning was a priority. Still, A's fans kept showing up, not always in the seats, but always in spirit. Because despite all the flaws, the disloyal city officials, the absentee billionaire owners, the crumbling stadium, something about this team kept pulling us back. Something imperfect, something beautiful. Let's be honest here. The fans haven't always been perfect either. There were empty nights, silent bleachers, The bond between team and community has been loud, messy, and at times broken. But this isn't about pointing fingers or keeping score on loyalty. This is about why we are here, why we care, why we bleed green and gold. The A's are not just a baseball team. They are a reflection of us, the underdogs, the overlooked, the doubted, the left behind. In a world that tells us to line up in order of perceived value, the A's are what happens when the people at the back of the line get their shot. They have always been built on cast-offs, misfits, and the kids with something to prove. Players who didn't have 5 stars next to their name on some ranking site. Players who were told they were too old, too young, too small, too raw. Players who carried around a chip on their shoulder like it was a badge of honor. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Yeah. Because we have all been there, told no, passed over, laughed at. We've all had those moments where we looked in the mirror and wondered if we were good enough. That's what makes the A's perfect. Not because they are flawless, but because their flaws are our flaws. They mirror our struggle, our grind, our resilience. They lose, they rebuild, they rise again, just like we do. They aren't about Johnfisher or shiny free agents or press clippings. They are about that moment when a 24th round pick smokes a double into the gap. They are about the kid who slept in his car on the way to spring training and ends up making the opening day roster. They are about us. The people who fight for everything they get, who believe that heart beats hype every single time. The A's are the anthem for the unchosen, the team that keeps swinging even when nobody's watching. The imperfect, untamed, unpredictable fire that refuses to go out. So yeah, being an A's fan is messy. It's painful. It's frustrating, but it's real. And in a sports world addicted to polish and polishers, real is the rarest thing of all. The A's are not a brand. They are a belief. They are a belief that has succeeded and won like few franchises in all of baseball. And if you've ever been counted out, overlooked, told you're not good enough, you already know they are you. And you are perfect. Get the supplies you need from the site made for the skilled trades, Supply House. Whether you are in plumbing, HVAC, or electrical work, Supply House is the reliable way to order products online. Their easy-to-use website is packed with helpful resources and the latest product info to help you get the job done right. Plus, with a complete inventory of over 200,000 parts from 400 plus top brands, you will find exactly what you need delivered fast from coast to coast. Need help with an order? Supply House offers expert support and industry-leading service, so you will always talk to a real person. And for trade pros looking for an extra edge, their free TradeMaster program offers exclusive perks like a dedicated phone line, free shipping, and discounts on every order. Thousands of skilled professionals are already taking advantage. Now it's your turn. Join the TradeMaster program today at supplyhouse.com/TM and start ordering plumbing, HVAC, and electrical supplies with just a few clicks. Plus, use promo code SH5 for 5% off your first order. That's supplyhouse.com. Justin Sterner. What do you know about Justin Sterner besides he was undrafted, went to BYU, the fire nobody saw except me? I told you back in February when the baseball world was sleeping on Justin Sterner like he was just another name buried in a press release, I was already beating the drum. While the talking heads obsessed over velocity ratings and Rule 5 chatter, I saw what nobody else did. A grinder with something real, an edge, a hunger, a chip the size of Mount Davis riding on his shoulder. Justin Sterner wasn't handed anything. He was claimed off waivers in November, stuck between transactions that barely registered on the off-season Richter scale. Another Rays arm? Big deal, right? Wrong. This wasn't just another arm. This was a dude who threw every pitch like it meant rent was due. A man who carried the scars of being overlooked, undrafted, uninvited, until the A's opened the door. And when that door opened, he didn't knock, he kicked it in. You could see it in spring training. Like I told you, the 0 ERA wasn't a fluke. The 125 batting average against, that wasn't luck. That was work. Sterner didn't just earn his opening day spot because of a 40-man technicality. He owned it. 12 innings, 0 runs, filthy off speed, nasty deception. He made hitters look like they just rolled out of bed. And while others took their bows for long homers and flashy bat flips, Sterner was out there spinning sliders like a surgeon, changing games with silence. This isn't just some Cinderella story about a guy who beats the odds. This is a guy who belongs, a guy who hasn't allowed an earned run in over 20 innings in an A's uniform. A guy with stuff that can hang with Mason Miller's. Yes, Mason Miller. And I don't say that lightly. The only thing separating them is command. In terms of filth, they're 1A and 1B in a bullpen that's become baseball's best kept secret. Now, the national media is waking up. Writers who couldn't spell Sterner in March are now pretending they saw it all along. Please don't let them rewrite the narrative. I knew. This is what the A's are about. Overlooked guys with something to prove. Fighters, misfits, unwanted by other organizations, now standing tall in green and gold and slamming doors on big league hitters. And Justin Sterner, he's the heartbeat of that mentality. The underdog with upper tier stuff. The waiver claim with a warrior's soul. So when the league's finally taking notice, remember who told you first. Sterner isn't just a feel-good story. He's a damn weapon. And the rest of the league, they better buckle up because the man's not just here to stay. He's here to dominate. I'm going to go ahead and make a call at another kid, just like I did with Sterner. Cole Conn with High A Lansing up next. Looking for a snack that's both delicious and nutritious? Check into a good source of protein with Wonderful Pistachios. Wonderful Pistachios is one of the highest protein nuts. Each 1 ounce serving has 6 grams of protein, giving you over 10% of your daily value. Plus, they are packed with fiber and better for you unsaturated fats to help keep you feeling fuller longer. Personally, I love the no shells variety. It's the perfect grab and go snack for busy days. Whether I'm snacking at my desk on a road trip or just need a quick protein boost, they are always my go-to. And if you love cracking open every shell for that satisfying crunch, the in-shell options are a classic favorite. The fact that Wonderful Pistachios is a complete protein, providing all 9 essential acids, how these little green wonders pack a protein punch. No shells, Wonderful Pistachios for that grab and go ease. The satisfying crack of opening each shell, it's like snack meditation. Whether you're running between meetings or dropping off the kids, Wonderful Pistachios are the snack that works as hard as you do. Get snacking and get cracking with the snack that packs a protein punch. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. Cole Conn is coming, whether you are ready or not. 8 games, that is all it has taken for Cole Conn, a 12th round pick out of Illinois, Chicago, to kick down the damn door and introduce himself to professional baseball. Well, at least on my list. No top 100 prospect list, no glowing write-ups from the big boys in baseball America, no spotlight, no hype, just a bat, a dream, and a relentless grind that's dripping with old school grit. Let's get the numbers out of the way before the skeptics start whining about sample size. 483 batting average. Yeah, you heard that right. 1.364 OPS, a homer, 5 doubles, 7 runs driven in, 6 walks, just 5 Ks. That's in 27 at-bats. You can dismiss it as early, But there's something undeniably real about what Conn is doing right now. This isn't just some hot start. It's a signal flare. Cole Conn is a switch-hitting catcher who doesn't swing like he's trying to impress scouts. He swings like he's trying to win games. He barrels balls the other way with authority, which already makes him a unicorn in a world full of pull-happy prospects obsessed with launch angle. He's gap to gap with juice, tough at bats. He doesn't chase junk. He's the guy pitchers hate facing in the 8th inning of a tie game. But Conn's story isn't about his stat line. It's about the energy he brings to the clubhouse, the way teammates light up talking about him. They say he's a leader already, the kind of guy you want behind the dish in a one-run game. That matters. Baseball isn't a video game. Clubhouse chemistry and attitude don't show up on a scouting report, but they win championships. He's not 6'4", with a cannon arm and a 30 home run projection. He's 6 foot, 185 pounds of you're going to remember my name. He doesn't come with a sparkle. He comes with sandpaper. Let's call it what it is. Cole Conn is a baseball rat with a switch hitting stick and a motor that doesn't turn off. And if you're paying attention, you can feel the storm building. Players like this aren't supposed to make it. Not with his draft slot. Not from UIC. Not without pedigree. But here's the thing. Conn doesn't care. Every inning he catches or at DH, every base he reaches, every ball he hammers into a gap is a middle finger to the system that said he was just another organizational depth piece. He's not. He's a fire starter. Mark it down now. Cole Conn is the kind of name that sneaks up on you, that never goes away, the kind that forces your favorite team's GM to answer uncomfortable questions, the kind that gets his own cult following. He's got the bat, he's got the brain, he's got the edge. And if the baseball world doesn't see him coming, well, that's exactly how Cole Conn likes it. Thank you for making Locked On A's your first listen today. For your second listen, check out the all-new Locked On MLB Game Night. Every game, every night, all season long. Get local analysis on a national scale. Find MLB Game Night on Locked On MLB, on YouTube, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.